Pete denied betting on baseball from 1989.
I'm happy to look in the camera now and say I never bet on baseball, and I never bet on Cincinnati Red baseball.
Right up until recently.
Is your position still that you did not bet on baseball?
Sure.
But now, finally, Pete Rose is ready to tell the truth.
For 14 years, your case has hovered over baseball. Did you bet on baseball?
Yes, I did.
In baseball, there was no greater scandal than hits leader Pete Rose.
A man who says baseball is his life may have to spend the rest of his life as an outsider in the sport. Baseball legend Pete Rose has been banned from the game by Commissioner Bart Giamatti.
To this day, his name remains out of the Baseball Hall of Fame in Cooperstown. At the collegiate level, more scandal. This is Alabama baseball manager Brad Bohannan. In a shocking turn, Bohannan has been let go after 6 seasons following a betting scandal at the school. Alabama would say Bohannan's tenure came to a close because he was, quote, violating the standards, duties, and responsibilities expected of university employees. In sports, I cannot state how big a story this is. It all started when the state of Ohio halted all bets on Alabama baseball via the detection of a third-party monitoring service which found suspicious wagering activity. The Tide were taking on Louisiana State when the bets were flagged. There were 2 bets, reported NOLA.com, that sparked the alert. A parlay involving the Tigers-Tide matchup, and a money line bet. That's per Ronnie Johns, chairman of Las Vegas-based firm U.S. Integrity. Soon thereafter, FanDuel removed Alabama baseball from its portal. David Perdum, a reporter for ESPN covering gambling and sports, would print the bets in question were placed at Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati, Ohio, on an off day for the hometown Reds. Johns would tell NOLA.com the pair of bets were placed on LSU to win. That in itself indicates that there's definitely no suspicious activity on the part of LSU, he said. You don't typically suspect the team that was picked to win the game. The problem would have been whether someone on the Alabama side was suspicious of activity. Then the state of New Jersey followed suit, halting bets on Alabama baseball. Then it was Indiana. Then it was Pennsylvania. Then Kansas also joined the fray. Alabama beat writer Mike Rodak would print the following statement. Alabama Athletics became aware of this situation Monday evening and is actively seeking information about the report. Then Purdom would report the biggest part of this entire story. Sports book surveillance video indicated that the person who placed the bets was communicating with Bohannan at the time. Multiple sources with direct information about the investigation told ESPN. The Associated Press would report no athletes on the baseball team would take part. Purdum noted that Luke Holman, Bama's starter that day, was scratched for a player who had not started for almost 2 months, Hagan Banks. LSU would win the affair 8-6. When the school learned of this intel, they fired Coach Bohannan. Previously, litigation was brought against Bohannan, pitching coach Jason Jackson, and athletic trainer Sean Stryker for allegedly mishandling an injury from a former player. NCAA rules bar athletes and athletic employees from betting on games and from providing information to individuals involved in or associated with any type of sports wagering activities concerning intercollegiate, amateur, or professional athletics competition. Bohannan, a longtime assistant at Kentucky, helped send tons of players to Major League Baseball over the course of his coaching career. His record as manager, 166 and 124. Via the AP, the firing comes nearly 5 years to the day since the Supreme Court cleared the way for states to legalize betting on sports. Sports betting is currently legal in 33 states, with billions wagered every year.